Welcome back to another edition of Fly Tying with Jim Misiura. Now I'm going to tie a Christmas tree Perdigon. I have the jig hook with a 3mm tungsten bead on there, and I'm going to add some more weight on there, and this is 20 thousandths lead-free wire. And just about 10 wraps will be enough. Go ahead and break that off. Break off the back section. I actually use my fingernail on the back. Slide that right in there. Push that right up inside that bead. I'm going to use red thread. This is probably 8/0. We're going to start behind the lead wraps and push that lead wraps into the bead. Make sure that helps make sure it gets it nice and secure. Gonna kind of go back and forth on the lead wraps there, just to kind of try to get those between the lead wraps kind of filled in. And I'm going to bring the thread down, and I'm only going to go slightly into the point of the hook. The Perdigon flies, like I said, they have big gaps. They use bigger hooks to make smaller flies with them, and these sink like a rock. I'm going to start with the tail. I'm going to use golden pheasant crest. And this will be the gold star on top of the tree. Just give it about 3 wraps, and then you can pull it to the size that you want. I'm going to trim that. Leave a little bit there for helping to fill the gaps in the lead. Now I'm going to take what I have is, this is green Chinese braid. You can get this in the craft stores, and here's the thing, you grab the end and this will pull right apart. You see, if you grab the end and pull, see how it's pulling right apart? And believe me, this will go a long way doing it like this. So we're going to cut that. And you can see see how it crunches back up? So we're going to take the end of it, and try not to pull it again because it will pull into a smaller section. I'm going to just grab the end of it there. I'm going to tie that in. Get a few wraps on there. And I'm going to go up. And I want to kind of build a taper for the body shape. Remember, you always have a step there with the lead wraps. I'm going to go ahead and secure that. And I'm going to try to make a bit of a taper with the thread. You can see that there. We're just going to stretch it and then wrap it. I can actually hear it falling off the lead. I'm going to come back, but I'm not going to go back all the way. Well, actually, I am with this one right here. But you go forward, and then go back, and then don't go back as far, and now when you go forward again, you're making a taper. And then I'm going to just end it there. I'm going to put this bead, or this thread, right next to the bead. Now I'm going to, it helps if you have a rotary vise with this. And I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to wrap it. Make sure you keep some nice tight wraps. I'm not using my bobbin cradle so that my bobbin is actually coming up with every wrap the thread is wrapping also. So I'll just unwrap it. Bobbin cradle is nice if you're making a lot of the same one. Otherwise I think it just kind of gets in my way. I don't like making dozens of each of the same kind. I'm going to unwrap that again a bit. And you can see how, for how little I had, look at how much is left. I mean, there's still 5 inches there. And I'm going to go right up to it, and then I'm going to come back. And this also is helping make the taper. And now I'm going to go forward because I'm running out. Whoop. First I want to unwrap that thread a bit. There we go, get it close. And then I'm going to come forward. Wrap that right close to the bead. And go ahead and secure that with a couple more wraps. And then I can trim away the excess. Here we go, using my cuticle trimmer. You can just stick that in there, run down, and boom. Got one little spot there. Take your lighter, be very careful, just get it with the bottom of the thread. With that one, it looks like I'm going to have to actually use the scissors on it. And that little nub there, I'll just tie it in as I am making the base of the Christmas tree, the red base. And I'll take my whip finish. Just 3 wraps is plenty. Now you can use it just the way it is, or you could go ahead and take your head cement or Sally Hansen's hard as nails. This is really hard. It's not going to chip or anything. But with this you have to make multiple coatings. So I'm going to take my Deer Creek Diamond Fine UV resin. And I'm not going to put a lot on there. I'm just going to let the drop come out. See, there's an air bubble in there right now. And there's the air bubble. But I'm going to take my bodkin needle and I'm going to spread it. And I will also get that air bubble out. Make sure the bodkin needle is clean. And just take that and just spread that down it. And there's a, okay, that air bubble just popped out. And take that down all the way to the end. You want to keep that taper on there, so you want it to have less at the back side than at the top side. And then this UV resin, you just let it settle for a couple of seconds. It levels out rather quickly and rather easily. Take your UV light. You can use your reflective tape, or you can just give your UV light a shot, and that's cured. But I like to ensure that it's cured by doing it several more seconds. Okay, and here you have a Christmas tree Perdigon. Got a yellow tail, a green tree, and a red base. And I hope that you learned something from this video. Hope that you would subscribe to my channel. Please refer me to your friends. Please visit my sponsors. Leave comments, questions, suggestions, and most of all, thank you very much for watching my videos.